Um,
Hey guys, I'm Ivie Osunde. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So today's video is a freshman advice video. I give you tips, tricks, do's and don'ts of high school. But before we get into this video, I need you to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell notification to be notified if and when I post. My social medias will be linked down in the description box below. And let's get on into this video. So this video is broken up into two parts: education and social life. So first I'm gonna be starting off talking about education. First piece of advice I have for you is to pick your classes wisely. Like, take classes you're gonna need, like prerequisites for like post-secondary major you want to pursue. Okay, for example, instead of art or dance, I'm taking more like career-based electives or / options. But instead of like taking art or drama, if you want to pursue like a health field career, take like a sports medicine class or a fitness performance class. 2, take honors classes if you can. I know that it seems really intimidating, but trust me, like once you're in, like, it might be a little, like maybe the workload's different, but it's nothing crazy. It's not, like, if you can't keep up with it, then you should talk to your school counselor. But like, I definitely recommend taking an honor course. The benefits of taking an honors course is it boosts your GPA. It looks good on college and uni applications. Don't overthink it. Personally, I was so scared to take an honors course. Like, I took all my core math, English language arts, social studies, and science. I took all honors. All honors this year, and at first I was like really scared, but then like, oh, the workload's gonna be heavy, oh, like da da da, it's gonna be fast paced. But it actually wasn't. Like, if you put your mind to it, you could do anything. Listen, do your best and God will do the rest. That's literally it. 3, do your homework in class. If you have time, do your homework in class. After, like, let's say your teacher's done with like a lesson, gives you your homework questions, you have time like 20 minutes before the next class, finish your questions. Helps you understand. And if you're stuck on a question, your teacher's right beside you. Like, it leaves less work for later, so you can go to like games, hang out with friends, go home and sleep. Like, just getting it done ahead of time saves you so much time later. 4, don't be anti. Socialize with people in your class. Make classroom friends. Listen, the word classroom friends. We'll get to that later in social life. Classroom friends come in handy when you're doing your homework, projects, or when you get stuck on like homework. You can just text them, be like, hey, what'd you get for question number 2? Vice versa. So those like classroom friends come in handy. Like, be a little talkative. Don't be too over talkative and loud and rowdy, but connect with people in your class. Classroom friends. Keep that in mind. Advice tip number 5. Keep up with your work and check your grades regularly. Trust me, catching up or trying to catch up to work, you get exhausted, you get drained, then everything starts piling up. Just staying on top of it, trust me, it's gonna better you in the long run. 6, have a good / decent relationship with your teachers. Like, listen, if it means being the teacher's pet, be the teacher's pet, like, to an extent. Or at least like friends with your teacher, because it will benefit you in the end. Like, let's say you get an 89.9 on an exam. If you're close with the teacher, I'm telling you, I've experienced this, where like it'll be a 0.9 and the teacher's like, I'm just gonna round that up for you because you're really nice, you're calm, you're collective, you're respectful to them. You have like a decent, good bond with them. 7, late hand-ins and procrastination. This is coming from a procrastinating perfectionist. Please just avoid procrastination and late hand-ins, because late hand-ins reflect on your report card. They like, listen, you might hand in an essay late and get 100, but on your report card it'll reflect your behavior. In that behavior section, punctuality, like you're not gonna get an excelling, you'll probably get like a proficient or approaching proficient. Do not be late or skip class. It's not quirky or cute. You look dumb, okay? Listen, there's people, like, I've seen people just not go to class because, oh, yeah, I don't want to. Or they'd hide in the bathrooms for no apparent reason. Don't do it. Don't do it, because listen, when your late start piling up and your absence start piling up, certain amount of number of days in the school year, and there's a certain amount of required hours a student has to be present. But yeah, don't be late to class. Don't skip class. It's not quirky, it's not cute. I don't know who started that whole I'm skipping class, I'm hiding in the bathroom trend. Not. Even if you have the best of the best grades, classroom participation matters. It reflects on your report cards. So like, don't be afraid to like ask your teacher questions, or like your teacher asks, okay, what's 5 plus 5? Raise your hand up and say 10. Or like participate, do group activities and actually like put yourself in. 10. Check your grades, if not daily, at least weekly. Sometimes teachers input the wrong marks, or you're missing work, or like there's a little something that's not adding up there. So you can ask your teacher like, hey, I handed this in but it's saying missing. Then you guys can work together. Maybe she didn't get it, you can turn it in again, or she just inputted the wrong mark. But just like keep up with your grades. Check your grades on Power School or Portal or whatever you guys use at your school. Just keep up with your grades and check them, at least, if not daily, at least weekly. Don't drop a grade / mark just cause. It's easier to drop your mark, like your overall average, but it's so much harder to pick it up. You can say, I'm not feeling this assignment, I'll just like do what I can and then make it up next time. Trust me, if that even takes down your average by 2 points, that 2 points is going to be the hardest thing to pick back up. Trust me. So just save yourself the time and just try your best and your hardest and put your full potential. Don't just say, yeah, I'll do it, I'll fix it later. Fix it now. Do it now. 12. Go to open houses or orientations. You learn where your classes are. You get your schedule, you get your school IDs, you meet your teachers, you get your locker. Like, open houses and orientations, they're to benefit you, so take advantage of them. Like, I honestly will never understand why people willingly skip it. 13, make class group chats. See, this one, watch yourselves with this one. This one's not to talk about people. This one's not to do this. It's not to be in mess. It's not for that. This is for class. This is for your classroom, your homeroom, your math class, your physics class, whatever class. Make a group chat per class. You might have a test tomorrow and you don't know, but somebody's asking, somebody reminds you guys there's a test, or people are chatting and reminding you, or chatting about study tips and study questions and answers, or there's another class that did theirs and they gave you like, oh, question 1, this is it was hard. You guys help each other win. Like, you guys help each other win, and that's all for education. Moving on, social life. Social life advice, tip, trick, topic number 1. Friends. First of all, they're not your friends. Y'all just go to the same school or have the same class, and that's just it. You probably only talk to them because you have the same class, take the same bus. They are not your friends. They are not your friend. They will switch up on you so fast. They are not your friend. Sometimes you might actually make genuine connections, but always ask yourself, if you actually take this friendship outside in the real world, you guys actually have things to talk about. Deep it, really. Like, they are not your friends. You just go to the same school. Topic number 2, be social, but not too open. You want to be approachable and social and like not talkative. Like, you want to like, hi, keep it pushing, but don't start narrating yourself. Don't tell your secrets. Just be social, but not open. 3, you might not be friends with or close with the people you went to middle school or elementary with. People change. You might change. You guys might just calmly drift, or you go to different schools. It's normal to not be close to who you were close with in middle school, with in high school. I did only have one friend I'm taking with me from 6th grade to 10th. Like, because when you get older, people start to show their true colors. You start to be able to, you should be able to start telling the real from the fake, the snake from the rats, all that. Keep that in mind. You might notice like, oh, you and Sarah are moving as close as you were 2 years ago or last year. Number 4, be selective with whom you trust and with what. I say this simply because you never know people's true intentions. You never know if they're really there for you, if they really care. Because I've heard a lot of messy situations where they told their best friend who started telling this person little misunderstandings, and their best friend will throw it back in their face. Their best friend will throw it back in their face. So it's just be mindful on what you say and to whom. 5, if you notice a friendship is getting toxic, cut it off. Cut it, cut it, cut it. Because listen, if you keep a rotten apple in a basket with a good apple, isn't that rotten going to spread? Don't you want to take that apple and throw it away? So stop trying to stay in toxic relationships and trying to fix them. There's no point in staying in bad, snaky, deceitful relationships and situations. Remove yourself. Save yourself that hassle and worry in the future. Just do it now. Just dead it. 6, friend groups, especially with over 2 girls, they might not last. Like 4, 5, and 6 girls in a friend group is a toxic number. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. It just is what it is. Like, it's just a toxic number. It happens. Like, I've seen it happen. So if your friend group doesn't last, don't say I didn't tell you so. Just, friendships get toxic. Don't force yourself in places where you feel unwanted. 7, not everybody is your friend. Not everybody is your friend. Not everybody wants the best for you. Not everybody has your best intentions at heart. Not everybody's for you. Number 8, stay out of drama and mess. Don't worry about what people are talking. If they're talking about you, they're using their mouth. Because at the end of the day, if they're not paying your bills, why are you worried about them? If they're not putting money into your account, why are you worried about them? Listen, if somebody's talking about you and some utter dumbness, and the other person believes them, or your friend believes them, they were looking for a reason to cut you off, or they were looking for a reason to just end the friendship, and they use that as an excuse. Unless somebody puts their hands on you, don't worry about it. Because listen, if they put their hands on you, then you gotta handle your business. Gotta do what you gotta do. But if they're not paying you, then keep it pushing. Realistically, at the end of the day, I get my own money. The only person that pays my bills are my mother and my father. Any other person, I do not care. Say what you want to say. As long as you do not put your hands on me, do not put your hands or talk down on my siblings, I do not care. I do not care. You say I'm a ghost, I'm a goat. I don't care. You say it with your mouth. You didn't even say it to me. You said it behind my back. So realistically, who's scary in this situation? Number 9, you don't want to be known, especially for your freshman year. Like, you do not want to be known, okay? For example, you don't want to be known for being messy, being in fights, talking out the side of your mouth, outside of your neck, whatever you want to call it, getting exposed. You just don't want to be known for like negative things. Like, there are good things, good being known, like, oh, they're really good at sports, they get good grades, or that person's really nice, but they don't play. Like, there is good being known and there's bad being known. Please do not be known negatively especially your freshman year. Number 10, this is my biggest pet peeve. Being rude, disrespectful, or for no apparent reason is not attractive, is not cute. Like, you really look just mean. Just like, especially to adults in the building, like a sub, a teacher. 11, don't be loud or rowdy, especially if it's early in the morning, the first couple weeks of school. I cannot stress this enough. If it is 8 in the morning and you're laughing, giggling, screaming, you seem mad annoying. It's just like, I'm not a morning person, so I'm really moody in the morning. Trust me when I say this. If you're loud and rowdy your freshman year, the upperclassmen this is a promise, they will humble you. Like, I've seen it happen at 12. Have fun, but don't fiend for the whole high school experience. Like, attend games when you can, go to school event nights, but don't let the whole idea of having a high school experience blind you from your studies. Like, if you really want a high school experience, balance it though. Like, don't let it blind you from your studies. Realistically, you're still there for school. You're not there to go to parties. Listen, that doesn't mean you don't have to go to parties, but like, don't let the whole idea of living life and being in high school blind you from your goals in the future. 13. Girl, leave them senior and junior boys alone. They only want one thing, especially if you're a freshman. Leave them boys alone. 15. Do not fiend for a relationship or like fiend to date an older guy. Listen, you're a kid. That might sound harsh, but you're a kid. Like, you're maybe what, 13 to 15 years old. There's no reason why a 17, 18-year-old adult is dating and messing around with a minor. Take that as you may. I said what I said. 16. Don't send nudes. Please don't. I've seen girls or guys, but it's mostly girls who get disrespected for it. Like, guys will send nudes and like nothing will happen to them, but like, I know a girl who sent nudes and like to this day, like this happened like maybe 3 years ago, and to this day they always bring it up. I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm not trying to be messy or anything, but like to this day they bring it up, and it's like, damn, that really stuck with her. Just save yourself the trouble and don't do it. Take driver's ed / get your license, get your learner's license or license or permit, depends what state or province you're in. Normally they offer it in high school. Where I'm from, they offered it at the age of 14. I got mine when I was 14, or no, a month before I turned 15, I got my license, my learners. So I just suggest take driver's ed, get your learner. 18. With high school comes more independence and exposures to new things, good or bad. You're gonna grow. You're gonna mature as a person. You're gonna learn more about yourself. With that, you're exposed to more. You're exposed to new things. You might have a lot more freedom. Don't be stupid and start doing dumb stuff like drugs or drinking. Being outside at ridiculous times, like 19. With that exposure being said, don't let anybody pressure you. Whether that's your significant other or a friend. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. And if they're pressuring you, that is not your friend. That's not somebody you want around you. 20. Do not be a class clown. Yeah, it's all fun and games until you're just loud and annoying. The teacher's trying to teach you, trying to crack jokes every 5 seconds. Just shut up.
Shut up!
Like, with all due respect, shut up, because you're too grown to be on that type of time. Like, if you want to crack jokes at lunch, do that. But listen, we only have 45 to an hour and a half in this class, maybe more. Also, people want to learn, and you constantly interrupting the teacher, you just seem mad aggy. There's a time and there's a place. Now is not the time nor place. Get involved with your school community, whether that's joining a club, playing a sport, being grade 10, 11, or 12, or a freshman rep, model UN, student council, things like that. Just be a part of the school community. Overall, just do what you gotta do. Stay in your lane. Be humble, be respectful. You'll have like a bomb freshman year. Try to make the most of it. Have fun. Again, do not sacrifice your grades and education for a social life. That's all the advice I have for you guys today. Before I end this video, I want to just, we're on the road to 50 subscribers. I also want to say thank you guys so much for 20 subscribers, I believe. I know it might be small to some people, but it's big to me. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. My Instagram and social medias will be linked down in the description box below. See you in the next one. Now up on stage with chronics, I sing, yeah, see me all, soon get the higher ring like hello.